From the beauty of Halong Bay in the north to the lush countryside in the central highlands, Vietnam is a country of contrasts. A picture of rural life seemingly untouched by time, where generations of families toil in the rice fields. Vietnam also has one of the world's fastest growing economies and a skyline to match. But in this country of 90 million, this is progress most here will never see. It was early morning when I touched down deep in the Mekong Delta on the southwest tip of Vietnam. I came here on a humanitarian trip. All of us volunteers from several different countries. All I knew was we were going to build a playground for poor children. But I wasn't prepared for how poor. They live on a garbage dump. Hundreds of Khmers, Cambodian refugees who spend their days picking through trash for food and for pennies.
It's afternoon here, and that means the real work is about to begin. There's a 4 o'clock truck that comes in. They'll work that for about 2 hours sorting through, and then at 11 o'clock apparently the best truck comes in with the most trash that they could recycle, and many of these families, children as well, will work through the night.
I watched as this young mother sorted, pressed, stomped, and carried away an afternoon's haul. Her load will bring her family less than 35 cents. These people are so desperate, I'm still haunted by what happened just minutes after we arrived. A father offered to sell us his baby, this little boy. There's no shortage of traffickers looking to seize on that desperation. Every day, these children are at risk of being taken away, bought, and sold.
When we started, we knew of a house that was at the entrance of the dump, and we knew that girls were being taken in there by traffickers and raped. If they screamed, then they were let go. If they weren't screamed, then they were taken. And the girls were as young as 4.
We provide food and shelter.
Carolyn Nguyen Ticarro-Parker runs the Catalyst Foundation, a nonprofit aid group that brought us here. She told me about the lure of the traffickers, often too strong for these incredibly vulnerable people, the poorest of the poor. How could they not believe that anything would be better than this?
And the trafficker looks like your mom. Doesn't look like a bad guy. The trafficker came to the community, asked the family members, asked parents, said, if you have a daughter, we have $150, and just show us where your daughter is. And she's going to work for us, and she may be back in a couple of years. Are you interested? And there were parents that said yes.
Many of those children will never be seen again. Carolyn believes education is the one thing that can save these kids. That's why she opened Catalyst, the first school for the children of the dump.
The main reason that Catalyst exists is to prevent trafficking. And we knew that girls were being taken from the garbage dump. And we thought, if you can escape from wherever you're being taken to come home and read the sign, that was one step.
And Carolyn tells me it's just as important to educate the parents.
When we started, it was 99% literacy. None of the parents knew how to read and write. The children had never been to school, and we're up to 60% literacy rate. The children were understanding that they could be the generation that doesn't work in the dump.
I was overwhelmed by these children, by their incredible resilience amid such bleak surroundings. Like 14-year-old Yu.
Yeah, she's been here her whole life. Yeah, when she was 9, she started working full-time. 12, she went to school for the first time at our school.
Is it hard for her to go to school and work here too?
Hong Kong? No, it's not hard.
we're very realistic about is that we're not going to eliminate trafficking. We're not going to change this whole culture of girls feeling unworthy of themselves, but we're going to change this group of girls. We're going to change 200 girls. It's going to happen one girl at a time.
Natalie Allen, CNN, Rakia, Vietnam.